trees, but he's juked them, breaking some ankles. A regen trade won by Aster in that bottom lane though. Both of them very high HP values, while Team Spirit starting to run a little low.
Sustain from Dazzle and also being able to use Time Walk defensively against this chip damage.
There it is. Baboka with a toss back.
Maybe they should have played this Chen on the off lane. I don't think he would die there.
There's an opportunity for it, wasn't there? Collapse spears back the Faceless Void, but this time dilation with the Poison Touch. Oh, that's incredibly annoying with a slow, with a turnaround play. Collapse and Mira.
Can he deny himself?
The Dazzle, and he will deny himself to neutrals.
He was thinking there for a second. Do I need to deny myself or not? And gonna come back to a lane in 20 seconds. Full HP, full.
Yeah, 1200 gap, and he's being ganked as well. Storm denies himself to a neutral creep. How's he done that? Collapse getting run out by this Dazzle, but Miposhka, he's got a couple of creeps here to maybe get in on top of this Dazzle. Collapse has a spear and a God's Rebuke, and that should be enough to burst him down.
If someone knows how to play Mars, that's definitely Collapse. Level 5.5. They're trying to go on Juggernaut.
Oh, it looks like they've got him. Didn't even get a chance to use his magic stick. This is the aggression we needed from Aster. And Ori chasing back Mira, dragging the creep for their Tiny. They're bringing a few heroes down here. Aster want to force something. Baboka so far has had an exceptional time catching heroes, and Collapse is going to be no different on the Mars. Time dilated, and the Solar Guardian landing.
Good body blocks from Baboka.
Gets XXS a kill. Mira and Miposhka now kind of relegated just to holding back any push that Aster would want to make.
You asked and it gets delivered. Tiny does have a Tumbler's Toy, so might be able to close the gap. It's definitely the best tier 1 item in the game. Fairy's Trinket is up there, but I prefer Tumbler's Toy.
Well, Mira goes a step too far into that bottom jungle. 3 Aster heroes meet him. And now the aggressive wards start to come out.
Which means that he can hold on to Exorcism and also this valuable point in Silence, because that Prophet is very high level, did manage to get those early kills, sitting at 3-0. Could surprise Storm Spirit, Mars, like even Juggernaut.
Oh, the toss forward. XXS sent straight into the Zeus. Mira drained of his life by Ori's DP. And Toronto Tokyo has nothing left to do here. We'll just ball lightning away and bail and
the courier on top of that.
Chen.
Ori will be taking the tower. He wants more. They do still have a glyph because their tier 1 tower did die. And Scan connect
with just minor casualties.
Radiant Scan connected. He's holding the entrance.
Dire Scan as well, so they know that this angle of attack is likely to come from the western side. Baboka, Tumbler's Toy, onto the Storm, the spear back across,
tosses
but the
him
silence is there. Ori with a beautiful timing. Launches the silence projectile as Miposhka, Dawnbreaker, hits him with a big old mace, and the Chen will fall. Oh, it does have mech though. A bit of time bought, but delaying the inevitable.
That was nicely done from Baboka. The combination this time around, toss into silence, and also tossing him away from mech, which could potentially make a difference there.
Yeah, Yatoro closing in on Skadi, opting not to go for the full Mjolnir this time. Oh, while Collapse, he's not looking for the kill, he's just looking for the creep wave. Ori pushes it into him, they both TP away. They don't want to be up a top lane, while XXS does have a shard up. The Starbreaker trying to give him a little bit of gap here, but Yatoro, he's 1v4 and getting a kill, now on his way out. No Omni Slash, no spin, so Monet will chrono him. The Storm Spirit zips in, zips out, gets the Yatoro Juggernaut out.
And the pullback.
He's back in though, the Hurricane doesn't save him. Monet and Baboka pairing up finally to kill off Yatoro, but what beautiful play from Spirit.
They did manage to go for the Dawnbreaker, and Toronto Tokyo, he wants more, holding that Arcane Rune. Finally an opening from Collapse.
The Dazzle's down. Monet time walks aggressively now. Ori will come up the stairs. And Baboka, Tumbler's Toy, the blink in, the aggressive avalanche play with a toss in there. The silence secures the kill. Yule's up, finds the Mars, and Monet chases forward. I don't know if they can finish off Collapse. He's pretty tanky with a wand in the back of Miposhka's Chen. They're diving in with another toss. They've got him.
Baboka has been everywhere this game, involved in 12 out of 14 kills. This Tumbler's Toy allowing him to close the gap, and the they might be able to push out the waves and potentially get another connection inside the arena.
Up. Toronto Tokyo hunting the backlines. He wants the dazzle.
Still DD running for a couple of seconds.
Ori half HP. The Chrono's in with the Solar Guardian, but the Arena Spear catching Monet. Yatoro getting low, but the Omni Slash comes out. And the Zeus ult. Thunder God's Wrath rains damage from the heavens. Tiny forced to buy back, but Monet, he's looking for the Juggernaut. Spin, and the Hurricane gets him away from danger, and the blink out, jump away with the ball lightning. Bobica wants it, desperate for Yatoro.
Mighty Airlines.
But the time dilation slows him down and gets the kill.
And they're gonna run him down. He does have a Soul Ring, but this long duration silence, another toss.
A bash maybe with the Avalanche, the kill on to Toronto Tokyo as Aster bringing it back here in game 2. Collapse with a spear will catch a couple against the barracks, but Aster have cleared through Team
buyback.
Spirit.
He wants one and he gets it. Extra 500 gold for him. Toronto Tokyo wants to get any kind of gold that he can from these fights. Oh, a big problem there. Outpost is still ability on these neutral. Definitely my favorite one. We've seen so many good plays from it.
Ori out of the smoke. Straight into Yatoro. He doesn't have BKB anymore, but Monet's there with the Chrono. The two cores caught inside. Collapse. He will spear them up against the Colosseum, but the Juggernaut.
Can they bring it down? Yes, they can.
He's gone for 80 seconds. Storm and Mars on the run now. Chen, another kill for Aster as Bobica tumbling forward, tossing back, finding Collapse. Monet just needs a bash. The Avalanche comes in, and that's pretty much everyone of meaningful value dead on Team Spirit's side. Aster with another beautiful fight.
XXS finding Storm Spirit, that Mindbreaker coming in clutch, extra silence, Dazzle. They gave it to Dazzle in the end.
All right.
Chinese Cat is like, oh, I'm sorry, that Prophet, you were not close to Roche, which means I'm going to be taking it.
Yeah, yoinks it. And still 15 seconds with no Storm. Mira immediately found the initiation from Bobica. Too much. Yatoro with Collapse. Are they wanting to fight this? He spins, but it's going to come to an end soon. Monet does get bashed on the way out. Yatoro looking for another bash. Has the Grave and the Time Warp, though. The Arena holding them in place while XXS focuses the Juggernaut down. The Hurricane again, giving safety to Yatoro for the Omni Slash to arrive on Monet.
They do manage to bring him down once. Zeus is respawning in 15 seconds. Chen in a lot of trouble. Gets one shot
as well.
Bobica is playing out of his mind on this Tiny. He's finding every single time one of the crucial targets, even without vision. Or he could have potentially blinked and used Yule Scepter. Next time he does that, I'm pretty sure Ori will be ready.
He'll be looking for it. Monet up top with Bobica. And the Chrono on Yatoro. Under this vision, with the Solar Guardian arriving, they've got the Juggernaut locked up and killed. Miposhka being chased now. And Team Spirit, they're being put straight in jail.
Deleted from the game, 3-shotted by Dawnbreaker. This hero's nuts. Once you get the item timings, it gets pretty ridiculous.
He's in the pit scouting out Aster as well. Sees Ori and Monet. One jump, one initiation. That's what wins you these team fights. Storm with his BKB up, they focus the Void, the Grave comes early. Yatoro, he's
another spear away.
Spear away, they're aiming Monet, but he gets the time walk out. Comes back in with a Chrono, and Aster, they'll turn this one back around on Spirit. A double for Monet, and likely the game coming swiftly after.
And they're gonna call it.
And we're all heading to a game 3.
And they tried really hard in the end to kill this Faceless Void. Even if they managed to get a kill, he still does have a buyback and an outpost at TP2. That Grave, in the end, coming in clutch, but still very, very difficult game for Team Spirit.
So challenging, but you can always feel their potential to come back into it with their team fight execution, but superbly played by Aster here in game 2 to tie things up. From laning stage to team fights to the way they controlled the map.
Orion is that Prophet, completely dominated the matchup, getting that level 6 early on, making Storm Spirit's life miserable, not allowing him to get what Storm Spirit wants to do, and also delaying timings on Chen. I'd say perfect game from Monet, 0 deaths on him, 0 deaths on Ori as well. Beautifully done, beautiful Dota from Team Aster in game 2.
And I think Bobica also only had 1 death to his name as well. He was all